right now. He's stalking Waters and he dives. He sticks the nose down there in the hairpin at 4. That's been one of their strengths. Now that sets him up nicely for the run. The big drag race down to turn 6. Bit of side drafting action, but it'll also put Jamie out there on that oil. It's probably started to dry up a little bit, but Cam just tries to make sure that he feeds him enough bumper to keep him out there. And there's a bit of push and shove, and Jamie just makes sure that he returns serve and keeps him up nice and high and wide.
And on board now with Shane Van Gisbergen. He puts a wheel in the dirt. Can he get around the outside? He can't do that there.
Can't do it
but
there.
But it put pressure on. He's off the inside front wheel. Or is that a power steer?
No, I reckon that's going on. There's something going on here. It's still smoking. He's up the inside of Davison, though. So let's just monitor Van Gisbergen's car.
Watch the flow, the mid-corner speed. The little mistake here by Will set this up. And then on the way into the corner, it looked like there was a power steering drama. There was smoke coming off Van Gisbergen's car. But watch this. Straight up the inside. Capitalises immediately. Gets up there far enough to command track position. Runs him out of road.
This is the moment. He loves the move under brakes, but Whincup says no, he fights back.
But what about here? So this is the spot. He'll feint one way and then flick the other. Bang. Didn't need to feint. In fact, he got straight down there. Oh,
and he parks in mid-corner. An exchange between the two.
I love it. Check this out. So Van Gisbergen down the inside of his teammate. Can't quite get it stopped, can't quite make the apex. Now he parks it. He parks it so that you can't do the crisscross.
There's a one deal there. So Mark Winterbottom right here goes, I've got the job done. And it was actually Cam Waters do a very nice job here. Watch that.
That's a great move.
Up the inside, nice and clean. Mark Winterbottom, where'd he come from?
Watch this. This is a really, really good bit of driving. He's hung off far enough to get the momentum. So he's got momentum. He's got one done already. Car 18's the next one. Flicks left, bang, down to the right. Really nicely done.
And he's down there. He's down there. He's going to give him a bit of a nudge down the inside. He leaves him some space. And he gets there. But it's not over until you get to the right-hander at the hairpin. Side by side, millimetres between them. There is nothing. Absolutely nothing between those cars, and a very light rub. And Will stays down the inside and holds that track position. That was great motor racing, and still the battle goes on. Side by side, push and shove. Red Bull versus Shell on the run to turn 9. There is nothing in it, and Davison hanging on, clutching at this thing as he slides. Whincup up the inside. Here comes Mostert on the outside. Now Jamie gets through. What a battle. Watch for Mostert. He's into the back of them as well. This is Supercars at its best.
That was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Great driving by Will Davison and Jamie Whincup and Chaz Mostert. Don't discount Van Gisbergen in this. Remember, Van Gisbergen and Mostert last weekend had one of the closest finishes we've ever seen at Sydney Motorsport Park. Down the inside goes Shane. Nice manoeuvre.
0.9 of a second, and here we go. Van Gisbergen up on the outside. This is the battle for third, and it might quickly become a battle for the lead. Van Gisbergen does the undercut. Slides out from a crisscross. Better traction, and that moves him up into third. This has been a fantastic drive. Now think back to Sandown earlier in the year, Mark, and the stunning performance in greasy conditions down there by Van Gisbergen. Is he about to do the same thing? Drives up the inside of Will Brown. This is a battle for second place. Shane Van Gisbergen is bringing this race alive and runs right around the outside of turn 3, and that will move him up one spot. But he's got to close off when they get down here to 4, and he's done it.
That he's going to have to do. So he moves to the outside, and he's going to turn down nice and straight, nice and square, maximise the grip, and drive it off the corner, and he's able to do it. Goes to the lead, Van Gisbergen. Superb execution of that manoeuvre as Tim Edwards looks on. Wow, great job. So the reuse of the tyre seems to have worked as Whincup just slides the car down the inside of the monster Mustang.
Think about the emotion of last weekend and think about the way in which Red Bull have responded. It is race victory number 54 for Shane Van Gisbergen.
You know, I think you'll find that Will Brown's left the front tyres on because he's driven right around the outside. There's going to be chaos here. I don't want to be where Slade is right now, but he's got it done. Nicely done, Tim Slade. Beautiful driving by all of them. There's Mostert, who we've already covered, who's driven extraordinary race from the back row.
3 wide on the exit of turn 2. And they somehow managed to figure it all out between them. Have a go at how much water's sitting on the road there. That shouldn't be able to be done on the outside like that, should it?
Just fantastic driving. Another view here, looking back. So Slade now parks it up the inside. He has a little bump, but they're 3 abreast. So that little bump that you just heard, and then on the outside, he drives it right around the outside as we see Mostert trying to get down the inside. Absolutely exquisite driving by those 4. So steering damage, I think, for car 2 for Bryce Forward. They're all bumping and grinding up the hill here now. Davison's hooked in the back of this. He's pushing. It's like bump drafting in the NASCAR series. Around the outside, this piece now, and he's been held out.
This is for the lead of the race. It's on. It's on. That was a big move at the end of Mountain Straight. You've got Whincup and a really bad spot for the second time in 2 years. Up on the inside is Mostert. They are 2 wide at the cutting, and that is a very difficult thing to do. Mostert's in the game. He's dropped a spot as a result of having a lunge there. Di Pasquale up the inside. He'll go up to 3rd. And now Mostert drops a spot. Water's all over him. And down the inside comes Brody. Brody on the inside. Wow! On the way through, past the middle. Grady got away with it.
Shane Van Gisbergen orchestrated that whole thing. He knew where Whincup was. He held Mostert out. He allowed Whincup to park the car in the right spot. And he's now got a 1-2 from Red Bull. He turned it in. He just had a little lock wheel. He turned it in, gathered it up, but by the time he did, he was out 2 wide. And Anton now able to sneak down the inside. Randall now looking down the inside the other way. That's a Shane Van Gisbergen move. That's a Gisbergen move from yesterday. He's done it to him. He's moved the other way. Now, can Anton hang on the outside? No, he can't. That's a good battle, Thomas Randall. Well done. That shows some spirit, some hard racing from young Thomas.
And we're looking at Shane Van Gisbergen, who's marched up nicely. Mark's already detailed the sort of progress that he's made in the race. Look at the dive down the inside into turn 1. Beautifully executed.
So he's getting closer and closer and closer. Will it be a repeat of the LeBrock move? Yes, it is. In fact, it was easier.
Wow.
I'm surprised you do rear tyres so far into the race because it's going to change the balance of the car a lot. Now, maybe it was feedback.
So see where he drops in. That's Winterbottom. That's Di Pasquale. Courtney. Is it Courtney? Next in the queue? Yep. Waters is down the inside. This is going to be a change for the lead.
And Whitcup's got the run on both of them. Pull to the left. So Whitcup's got them all. No, he can't get down there. Nice job, Cam Waters.
What a race. Cam Waters goes to the lead, but is it temporary? You've got Whincup up on the outside of Mostert. Here comes Van Gisbergen. He's gone down the inside, and Van Gisbergen's gone to 2nd. That is unbelievable. They are side by side on the run down to 1. Waters is trying to squeeze. There is nothing between the cars. Cam was sliding on the way in there, and here comes Whincup for a bite of this as well. Look at the grin on their faces standing in the garage. They're watching in both those garages at the moment. They dare not breathe. But Shane Van Gisbergen's got the lead of the motor race with 1 lap remaining at Sandown.
And he has done the most amazing job I've ever seen from Van Gisbergen today.
Unbelievable drive. Shane Van Gisbergen is the winner at Sandown after 36 crazy laps. With a broken left collarbone. Maximum points, picking up where he left off at Mount Panorama to make it victory number 43 in his career.